Welcome back everyone, my name is Nick from the Commodore Amiga and we're having a dodgy gameplay review type thing of Iron Trackers, which was published by Microids in 1989. What's going on with this music? Looks like the band are slightly drunk. So 1 to 2 players, I'm the only player here. It's a racing game where essentially we're in some post-nuclear disaster, I think, and guys on quad bikes, i.e. you, have to race across from city to city delivering supplies. Now I don't know how many supplies you can get on one quad bike, maybe there's a series of lots. Come on mouse, do your thing. So 1 to 2 players, as I say, I'll click on that. You can change your appearance as well. I don't know what bearing that has on the game, so we'll do that. Now if you had this game back in the day, then let me know. There's my face there, no features at all. Let's put a name in here. Now please subscribe if you haven't already. We're stress busting. It's a fun look on these games from a nostalgia's point of view rather than playing them properly. There's Nick. What does Nick look like? Well, here's our choice of hairdos. I think from what I've seen of the game, well, screenshots, is this bit is rather pointless. It's not going to have any bearing whatsoever. But anyway, it's a bit of fun putting this person together. That looks a bit like my nose, I suppose, but not really. It looks a bit like my mouth, but not really. That doesn't look like me at all. Now, I'm very interested to play this game because I never heard of it back in the day, which makes me a little bit worried. There's a few dodgy racing games on the Commodore Amiga, as there are with any system, really. But the Amiga does throw up some goddamn awful ones. So we're starting here. Go, 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 but is it playable? Right. I will edit down the loading times, which are quite long. Off we go. Now, I'm up the top, although it is replicating it down the bottom. If it didn't, there would be player 2 there. What's going on here? I can't really see where I'm going so far. There's no map at all. Engine sounds are a bit generic, but I'll let that go. What the hell's going on here? I can't see anything. You can shoot as well, so it's a racing shooter. You've got a limited amount of weapons. I can't see where the hell I'm going. And I seem to be crashing every 2 seconds. Has this loaded properly? Surely the game can't be like this. It looks absolutely unplayable. If you had this game back in the day, is it like this, or has my version just loaded wrong? This is absolute Stinktown. I'm sure someone in the comment section will tell me if it hasn't loaded properly, but the game can't be like this. It's blooming awful. Shoot, shoot, shoot. How the hell do you tell where you're going? Now we need to get to the end before we've taken too much damage on our quad bike here. As you can see, that bit at the start, choosing what I look like, was no good at all. It's made no actual difference. Terrible frame rate, terrible gameplay, can't see where you're going, and it's a complete and utter mess. It shouldn't have been released. Iron Trackers, goddamn awful. If you want to see other Commodore Amiga games we've reviewed, most of them are better than this. There's a link to that in the description below. Where have I gone now? What, some huge jump. Yeah, or you click on my username, takes you to the channel page. You can find something a bit more fun to play. But if I bought this back in the day, I would have been extremely annoyed, and I would have taken this back to the shop. Now, surely this must be a contender, one of the worst games of all time, not just on the Commodore Amiga, but on anything. It's absolutely appalling. Right, now I've got a bit battered up there, but it looks like I have got enough money to fix that. God. Right, let's fix that. But we're going to need to get from city to city, deliver all the stuff to them, and then finally get to the end. But that looks like I'm good enough for a stage 2 somehow. God, do you know any worse games than this? Absolutely atrocious. It's bad, 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 bad. It's super bad. Right, okay, let's go here or there. I'm glad I didn't have this back in the day. No one lent it to me. I mean, compare it with the best sort of like games, in my opinion, of Lotus 2, Stunt Car Racer, Test Drive 2, you know, Crazy Cars 3, Jaguar XJ220, and then put this in it. It looks like it's on a completely different system. I mean, I can forgive the poor frame rate, even for the day. It's just that you can't see where you're going. And when you've got a game where you've actually got no chance whatsoever, it's hard to find some love. A kid would often add their imagination to the game and add a lot of stuff that wasn't already there. The story was good enough, or, you know, the play was there, but this hasn't got the play either. Terrible frame rate, terrible play, terrible graphics, sound is monotonous even for a racing game, presentation is poor, long loading times. I don't know what it was scored back in the day, but I don't think it would have been very good. Out of 100%, it probably would have got about 11% or maybe worse. I don't know if someone online, don't put links, has done their worst racing games of all time on the Commodore Amiga, but surely there's a place for this. Maybe even number one. It feels very French in its feel. That's not saying anything bad about French publications, but you know, this one. I mean, think of a word for this that's PG and you'll be struggling. It's horrendous. We aim the views to be about 10 minutes long. I think I'm going to struggle with this one, to be fair. But we'll just see how far we can sit with it. Part of me wants to get to the end of the game just to see if it does anything half decent. There's birds attacking you. I don't know if you've seen that. You can sort of like make it out. Eagles and other stuff. I think there's airplanes that come along and try and bomb you in this post-apocalyptic world. And I'm dead, and thank God for that. Yeah, I don't really want to play this again, but just in case something has loaded up wrong, or suddenly something clicks for me and I suddenly understand it, I will have at least one last go. Don't want to. I'll either go to work or be dragged away, or stuck in a peat bog. No, not stuck in a peat bog. I'd rather play this than be stuck in a peat bog. That's one good thing about the game. If they ask me for something to go on the cover of the game, I'd say I'd rather play this than stuck in a peat bog. Nick Jenkins. Oh, I think I'll buy this game then. Because either going to do that or get stuck in a peat bog. Oh man, if you are currently stuck in a peat bog and you are having a better time than playing this game, then comment in the comment section below. What a disaster, a pig's wheel, a horse's bottom of a game. A big pile of horse manure bigger than the planet Jupiter. Right, I'm going a bit slower now to see if I can find my way around this, but you can't, and now I'm in quick doo-doo. God, what is that? Looks like some minestrone soup of doom. So go too slow, you couldn't end up in quicksand. Don't know why it's duplicating my moves down the bottom of the screen for one play. It should have closed that off or given you a full screen. I mean, with a full screen, you might have been able to see a bit further, but look at the very narrow width of field of view I've got. The road is the same colour as the scenery, so you don't know where you're going. You can't distinguish if you're on or off the road. I can't see any good thing about this. You can shoot stuff, but you can't aim. The customization at the start is pointless. The front end is bland. Try and say something good about this game. I challenge you to try and do so. I mean, I like that scrolling horizon, I suppose, but the moon comes up quite often, so that isn't even any good. It repeats too quickly for the moon. Disaster plasters. Get me out of here. I've gotta get out of this place. Bo, is this the last thing we ever do? I've gotta get out of this place. Iron Trackers is a piece of poo. Oh, I'm sunk again. He's sunk like a drunk. Kaplunk. I mean, I'm absolutely lost for words here, but I'll keep saying them anyway. I don't want to play this for a great length of time. I think you've got the general gist of the thing. If you've played this after watching this review, just to see if it has loaded properly or you can get anything else out of it, then let me know in the comment section below. Maybe I've dissed it when I didn't need to. I mean, it is my first go. There's a possibility there is something I'm not getting, but I doubt it. In racing games, pretty much is what you see is what you get straight away. But I can, if I'm trying to be kind to the thing, maybe it hasn't loaded properly. But from what I'm seeing so far, I certainly don't want to go and play it again if my entire life depended on it. Broom, broom, broom. Let me hear you say, ouch. Yeah, great, brilliant, awesome. Are words I would not use to describe this. It's an iron track. It's a terrible name as well. Iron. That's a base metal symbol Fe. Trackers. Well, they tracking, not tracking iron. They're just delivering stuff. And how many provisions you get on that anyway? Just get it in a big lorry or maybe aircraft. Right. I think I'll do one more race. One more race to try and win me over. Win me over, please. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Over the wall we go. Still, there's no way of distinguishing where the side of the course is or the track. Just try and weave between the obstacles. Is that a car ahead of us? Maybe follow that. I don't know if it is or not. He's weaving around. I follow that. Go over there. I mean, it's so easy to crash off your quad bike quite quickly. What hit me there, I do not know. We're going through loads of blue mess. It's a messy affair. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. Hope you liked having a look at that one. I hated it. It's an abysmal game. That was Iron Trackers on the Commodore Amiga, published by Microids in 1989. Don't play this one ever. If you've got any comments about this game, similar game, anything retro, then put that in the comment section below. Until next time, don't have nightmares. Look after yourself, take good care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
I've gotta get out of this place, bo, is this the last thing we ever do? I've gotta get out of this place, Iron Trackers is a piece of poo.